school in our country. I decided what I wanted to do. I did a few jobs. And then one day, I was sitting outside, and I was looking up and I was going, what do I want to do with my life? Where do I want to go? And then I realized I've always loved the stars. So I decided to go and study for a Bachelor of Science degree in astrophysics. Now why that's important is because since then, I think mathematically everything I do is maths. That's how I think. And that's important. I'm going to tell you why, because it got me to where I am today. But the problem was there was no money in that job. And I like money, so I had to find another job. So then I went and I did one of the worst things I could have done, and I became a computer programmer for 10 years. And I hated my job for 10 years. I couldn't, the only place you would never find me was behind a computer, because I always want to talk to everybody. I always want to walk around and never just sit still. And then about 12 years, I'd say about 15 years ago, somebody introduced me to a new way of thinking. And I was so interested in knowing that we can think differently. And what we think determines what we do. And I wanted to know more and more and more, thank you, about this as much as I possibly could. So I started studying this, and I went to the USA, I went to London, I went all over. Anywhere I could find somebody who could teach me how to think differently. Now I want to start here. I met this man once who told me he studied for more than 15 years the art of thinking. And I said to him, if you could tell me one thing about thinking, what would it be? One thing about thinking, what would it be? And he said the following. He said, when it comes to thinking, let me first ask a question here. I want to see show of hands. Today you guys are going to participate, right? Today you guys are going to have some fun with us. But let's see show of hands. How many of you in this room think that you know how to think? Let's see, who are thinkers? Who say, I am a thinker? Let's see, show of hands. Who says, I'm a thinker? If you're thinking about it, it's probably not you. Okay. Right, so let's see again, show of hands. Who's a thinker? All right. So here's what he told me. He said, when you come and when you look at people around the world, he says, 2% of people, so how many? 2% of people in the world think. 3% of people think that they think. And the other 95% would rather die than have to think. So those of you who say you thinkers, let's test it out quickly. Okay. Put your hand in the air like this, with a finger. Alright, swirl it around. Swirl your hand around, swirl your finger around. And then just gently go and take your finger and just go and put it on your chin. Where's your chin? Put it on your chin. I didn't say put it in your cheek, I said put it on your chin. So are you really thinking, or are you just watching what everybody else is doing and following without thinking? Now let me get it back a little bit here to what I've learned so far in India. I've only been here for 2 months. But do you know I can already have a conversation with somebody in Hindi? I learned, all I need to learn is a few words. So I've learned Namaste. I've learned, and Pritsy's helping me all the time. Dhanyavad, okay, right? Dhanyavad, okay, Dhanyavad. I'm still learning to say it properly, but I know the idea, right? Dhanyavad. I've learned Ha, Ne, Acha, TK. Yes, very important, TK. And I've learned the most important thing of all. I've learned the Indian head wobble. I'm doing this very well already, right? So now I can have a conversation with anybody. When they come and they say hello to me, I can immediately go and I can say, Namaste. Ha, TK, TK. Nay, Acha, ha, Dhanyavad.